You're engaged to Zoe Kravitz, by the way, which is, that's my girl. That's my bud.
Notes from her where you were like, oh my God, I didn't even see it that way.
Yeah, I mean, so many beautiful moments, and like especially that last speech, and like I really, that wasn't improv. That was written by her and directed by her. I mean, I really, so much of Slater had to come from. Usually played characters that I've, for better or worse, had to like pull like from my own life.
Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum looked like the Hollywood fairy tale nobody saw coming. She was the cool, sharp-witted it girl, daughter of Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz, while he was the charming action star who'd turned Magic Mike into an empire. By 2021, they were linked. By 2022, they were inseparable. And by 2023, engagement rumors swirled.
Both performance out of Channing, really, really good. What was it like working with him? Do you have to kind of couch your directing? You're working with a partner, or are you free to be, open?
No, I think if anything, there's a shorthand when you know somebody so well, and there's so much trust there. So it was, a joy to work with him, and I think, art is, the deepest expression of love.
Then, in October 2024, it all came crashing down. People confirmed the engagement was off, sources saying the couple had quietly split after 3 years together. The polite phrase, different life stages. That was the line the PR teams spoon-fed. But behind that polite veneer, blinds had already been warning fans. Gossip blogs claimed Zoe was carrying the weight of two people, and whispers about intimacy issues circulated. She allegedly wanted more fire, more risk, while Channing was slowing down, more domestic, and at times almost fatherly. Their romance shifted into something like a business partnership, insiders said. Therapy sessions instead of passion, hand-holding for cameras instead of heat behind closed doors. Channing posted once about Zoe the very day the split leaked, like he was caught off guard. But insiders whispered he knew it was over months earlier. The October 2024 breakup wasn't sudden. Friends said Zoe had been drifting, emotionally checked out, and there were arguments about his reluctance to keep up with her creative, jet-set lifestyle. For Zoe, Channing had become stability when she craved chaos. By early 2025, Zoe gave the soft focus interviews. In her Ellie March cover, she said, "I care for him very much," and was so grateful for their journey. Respectful words, carefully polished, but fans could read between the lines. Gratitude is not love. Gratitude is what you say when the spark is gone. Gratitude is what you say when you've already moved on in your head. And then came the rumors. By spring, Dumois was dropping blinds that Zoe had been texting a British singer with a notorious dating history. Fans connected the dots, Harry Styles. At first, it felt absurd. The indie darling with the ex-Magic Mike star and now the ex-One Direction heartthrob. But by August 2025, the whispers became receipts. On August 19th, 2025, Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles were reportedly seen kissing in London. Not a side hug, not a polite cheek peck, a kiss. A People source confirmed they'd been spending time together, while fan chatter exploded online. Screenshots of Dumois submissions piled up. Spotted Harry and Zoe late night, cozy corner, very much not platonic. Then, days later, the story detonated. On August 24th, fan footage from Rome surfaced. Zoe Kravitz walking arm in arm with Harry Styles, smiling, unbothered. On August 25th, they were spotted again in Rome, this time shopping and laughing like teenagers in love. 2 consecutive days in Europe, bold, public, and impossible to spin as coincidence. Twitter went nuclear. From Channing's fiancé to Harry's muse in less than a year, one fan wrote. For Channing, the optics were brutal. He was left in Los Angeles, still licking wounds from a broken engagement in October 2024, while Zoe was living out an Italian summer romance with the most eligible pop star alive. Insiders close to Harry painted it as casual, chemistry-driven, a rebound with spark. But blinds whispered something more sinister. that Zoe had been in contact with Harry months before the official breakup, and that their London kiss wasn't a first spark, but a continuation of a flame already lit. And then came the speculation about what really drove her out of Channing's arms. Health whispers? Yes. Gossip claimed Channing's lifestyle was exhausting, physically draining, that his energy behind closed doors no longer matched Zoe's hunger for passion. Sex life not fulfilled. That's what Blinds teased. The spark was gone, the fire wasn't there. Publicly, it was about different life stages. Privately, insiders say she wanted more than stability. She wanted chaos, the thrill, the heat. Harry gave her that. What do you think was the biggest factor in Zoe and Channing's breakup? Was it the different life stages, as some reports suggest, or something else? Drop your thoughts below, because the receipts don't lie, and this story is only getting messier. By the time Zoe stepped onto the NYC premiere of her new film, Caught Stealing, on August 26, 2025, the internet had already decided the narrative. She wasn't the cool indie actress anymore. She was the woman who left her fiancé and landed with Harry Styles in less than a year. Her bold black abs-bearing gown, paired with a diamond thumb ring, was seen as her statement. New era, no apologies. Channing, meanwhile, was painted as the left-behind ex. Paparazzi shots of him in LA, gym-ready but visibly subdued, contrasted sharply with Zoe's laughing Rome videos. Blind items resurfaced, suggesting he had become too dependent, too needy, and that Zoe wanted out long before October 2024. Some even whispered she was trapped in a domestic cage with him, that their chemistry had dissolved into routine. Harry, for his part, slid right into the role. His history with Olivia Wilde, Kendall Jenner, and Taylor Swift was already the stuff of tabloids. Now with Zoe, the whispers say he's collecting another A-list notch. Some fans see romance, others see opportunism. Blinds frame Harry as the rebound opportunist who thrives in the ruins of other people's heartbreaks. The sad truth is that Zoe and Channing's split wasn't about one clean reason. Yes, the October 2024 engagement break was spun as maturity, as different life stages. But the twisted undercurrent suggests otherwise. An intimacy gap, health stress, sex life mismatched, and the allure of something wilder, younger, and more dangerous. By the time the August 24th to 25th Rome footage hit the internet, the narrative had shifted forever. Zoe Kravitz wasn't grieving a breakup. She was already thriving in the next chapter, leaving Channing Tatum's name attached only to the phrase, sad story. And that's the sting. Hollywood will keep the polite line in print, amicable split. But the blinds, the fan footage, the receipts, they tell a darker story. One where Zoe Kravitz traded a fiancé's ring for a pop star's arm, and in the process exposed the uncomfortable truth about Channing, Harry, and herself.